Tigers lost today 7-2 in the second game of a 3-game set against the Tampa Bay Rays. Today was a pretty boring game, just 3 hits from us. We did not do almost anything offensively. We didn't use any of our good bullpen pitchers. We didn't let Casey go very long. We kind of screwed him over with a play at the plate, but I'll get into that a little bit later. Pretty just rough game for the Tigers. I mean, I expected at least one rough game against the Rays. If we were to come out and sweep the Rays, I would have been pretty shocked, but we can get into the box score here. Baddoo, 0 for 4. Pretty rough day. 2 strikeouts in the 5th inning and the 8th inning, so his last 2 at-bats. You don't like to see that. I believe the last one was on 3 strikes as well. So it's very tough watch today. Scope 1 for 4. He had a double in the 4th, and he scored our first run, so that was pretty helpful. But probably the best game was from him and Grossman. On to Grossman though, 1 for 4 with a solo homer in the 9th. He absolutely crushed one, so that was pretty cool to see. Miguel, 1 for 4 with a RBI single in the 4th. He scored Scope. So, decent game from Miggy. I'm hoping he'll play again tomorrow because he's lately not been playing the full series. So, let's hope he can play 3 games in a row for once. But Candelario 0 for 4. Pretty bad at bats today, especially his last one. He kind of just looked like he gave up. Just wanted some garbage to end the game, and then he just kind of walked off. And it didn't seem like he was battling. It was 7-2, but you never give up until the 27th out. He didn't really give up, but it just kind of looked like it. Haas 0 for 2 with a walk. That was his first plate appearance, and then his next 2 were both outs. Average game. He had a pretty tough throw to second on a stolen base attempt by the Rays. Nico Goodrum actually had a pretty nice tag. I believe it was on Joey Wendell, but it was just an awful throw from Haas. He couldn't recover the tag. But on to Nico Goodrum, 0 for 3. Strikeout and a line out and a ground out, so he did everything today except get a hit and play good defense. I don't know why Harold Castro can't play over him or Willie. Willie went 0 for 3 as well. Right-handed pitcher today. We could have definitely used some more contact. Only 3 hits. This is a really good pitching staff. We shouldn't always just be looking to do the home run, especially with the Rays pitching. So Victor Reyes 0 for 3 as well. He was one of my prediction players, but he did get safe at first and a fielding error, so I'd say 1 for 2 because he stole second and then got to third on a bad throw from Zunino. Pretty rough game hitting-wise, but on to the pitching. Also pretty rough. Casey Mize, 2 innings, 3 earned runs, and 2 strikeouts. He pitched 48 pitches with 28 of them being strikes. He should have been able to go at least 3 or 4 innings today. He kind of got screwed. That play at the plate was really stupid. The throw beat him. I don't understand why the catcher can't block the plate. There's no contact in baseball. So if there's just a little bit, it should be between a batter with a helmet and the catcher. It makes it too easy for these guys to slide in because, as you can see, even with a play yesterday, I don't know if this is the greatest example, but Gary Sanchez kind of moved out of the way to give him a lane to slide, and then I believe it was Villar. He fell down and slid, and he was safe because he had to be given a lane to slide. It's like you should be able to protect the plate, and you should have to blow the catcher up and make him drop the ball if the throw beats you. Because if the guy makes a good throw, you should get the out. You shouldn't have to let the guy slide in. At least that's my personal opinion. Brian Garcia, vintage outing from him. I don't know why we called him back up. He's so bad. The first inning was pretty fluent. A lot of it was 3 hard contact outs. And then the second inning when he came in, more hard contact, but this time it didn't result in outs. The home run, I can't remember who it was from. I believe it was from Joey Wendell. Yeah, it was from Joey Wendell. He crushed one. And then he also gave up a double to Kiermaier, and then Kiermaier scored from Kroll coming in. So Brian Garcia is just an awful pitcher. I hope we don't have to see him very much in the future. But Drew Hutchinson looked pretty good. Just 1 earned run. I believe it was a sac fly from Rosarena, if I remembering correctly, and then Carlton with 1 inning in an earned run. At that point, the game was kind of over. We weren't really battling at the plate, and it was the eighth or the bottom of the or top of the ninth. Sorry, so we just kind of gave up. But under the Rays here, pretty good game from them. Chris Archer pitched exactly how I thought. This Ends guy is the reason why we lost. We couldn't get anything on him. Four dominant innings, 6 strikeouts, no hits, no walks. That was the middle of the game, and we didn't do anything for 4 straight innings. So you're not going to win a game doing that. I'm hoping tomorrow we can actually have some length with our starting pitcher. I believe it's going to be Scooble. So once again, we probably won't. I wonder who's going to be coming in and pitching a bulk of the innings, because Hutchinson's pitched a lot lately, and he's kind of been our innings bulk guy, and we don't have Erasmo Ramirez. So I'm guessing maybe Derek Holland might go a couple innings tomorrow. Let's hope we can get the win, and I'll be back for the pregame.